Hi everybody, this is Anthony Firstly, known as Anthony Firstly 2003 on my YouTube channel here. And this is going to be kind of like a special announcement video for May 11th of 2026. And there's something I gotta say for this announcement video. And there's something very cool I gotta tell you about this during this announcement video. There's something I gotta tell you that was kind of a pretty and awesome thing, or something very cool. I don't think not even sure if you ever seen it before. But it's kind of like it will be a surprise video. That it's a one that never been uploaded before, but it's a PBS airing that never been uploaded, the PBS broadcast airing. But it is actually on YouTube. But I'll tell you what it is. It's not PBS Kids. It's actually a PBS broadcast. But it's the one I did. I'll tell you what. I remember one time I only did the PBS montage program break, PBS program break only. I'll tell you what local channel. Well, you probably never heard of WITF. It's actually WITF is actually a Central Pennsylvania PBS station in Central PA. But there's only one time I only uploaded it. Here, I'll tell you. Here's a video, for example. Here, I want to show you what. I remember there's, oh yeah, I only did the other video here. I remember I did upload, in case this is for all the PBS and PBS Kids fans out there. This is for all the PBS fans and PBS Kids fans out there. Good thing I finally upload the PBS rare version of this. You're watching PBS. Instead of this is PBS. Good thing it still has the WITF Screen Bug airing on it. You're
watching PBS.
Oh my God! How rare is that? It might be not only be an announcement video, but I could show you some cool stuff. Yeah, that one I showed you was rare. Did finally upload the PBS Big Bird, but the WITF version. I usually did upload this WITF Screen Bug. Oh, by the way, that scene from scene, that was from Frontline. That was not PBS Kids. It's just PBS itself. PBS itself, not PBS Kids. So, Frontline doesn't belong to PBS Kids. It belongs to PBS, not PBS Kids. Because Frontline is not I don't think it's a kids show. It can't be. It's a documentary. It's a PBS documentary one. But this is the one. Here's the one I'm talking about. I remember I only did this one time. This is for everyone in Central Pennsylvania only. If you never heard of WITF, never heard of this. This is not the most recent logo. This is the old logo. They have this logo from 2000 through 2011. Well, this type of Screen Bug airing was around from 2000 since the first time they ever done this. The Screen Bug, the same logo from 2000s, was the first time they ever aired this type of airing from, I believe, somewhere like 2001 through 2002. And by the way, this has been around since the early 2002. I think somewhere like the mid 2002. They changed to the other way, but still have the black, but it doesn't have the glass. Still doesn't have the effect one. Still have the normal one, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. This is actually Frontier House. Yeah, I did not do a complete full airing, but I think the closing funding was kind of rare. Thank goodness I finally have the recorded blank tape. I never even heard of Frontier House before. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't born when this tape was recorded. I didn't have it for my child. I just got it on Christmas Day from Don and Heidi. So this is a WITF montage. James the PBS Kids will never upload the PBS program breaks. Besides PBS, will never upload this program break except PBS Kids sign off or sign in. And I only did it if it's before. Yeah. I am planning to try to upload the full episode, but mostly I think I will put it on Internet Archive, the full video of. I remember this one did have Tracks Ahead. I remember watching Tracks Ahead. Here's Tracks Ahead. I wish I had a full PBS airing, but I only had the opening to it. I was so I would have been excited if I had the full episode of Tracks Ahead. I remember seeing this show. I think that was the only PBS show we were interested was Tracks Ahead. This is I originally record this. Well, I did use my own video capture. I used the DVD recorder. So it's kind of like a video capture. Nowadays, I could be able to use the DVD recorder. I'd be able to upload DVD files to YouTube. That's why it has closed captions. So if you turn on the, only if it did have. These captions were taken from the real TV closed captions. These are the real English subtitles. English closed captions. No joke, you guys. And good thing I finally recorded this onto a disc. Thank God it's a good thing I recorded it last night. Actually, there are 3 ISO DVDs I am planning to upload on Internet Archive. And this one, I remember one I already did. I already uploaded the Donna Dewberry with WITF airings. And I remember when I uploaded WITF Screenbug airings with the old logo. I remember uploading these PBS Kids shows such as Barney, Teletubbies, Boopa. Well, these are not the real. Unfortunately, I wish they were the real deal. If it's the real deal, it'll be on my VHS recordings. I had it for a long time, or someone gave it to me, or for example. But I really wish I had those more PBS Kids blank record tapes, such as all kinds of. Doesn't matter what show. I don't hate any of those PBS Kids shows I remember grew up watching as a kid. In fact, I never even hate those shows as PBS Kids shows. I would definitely love Booba and Teletubbies a lot more, especially Sesame Street. And Barney, I remember grew up watching as a kid. I put the WITF Screenbug airings, but they're not real. I just recreated that were real back then. And here I'll show you the real deal. Well, not these ones. Well, I do have these were actually not from mine. Here's the real deal. This is a real deal. This Screenbug airing I upload on YouTube on WITF is a real deal. This is actually a 2002 Screenbug. This is not the one I usually wanted. Here's the one that's the same thing. Joy painting.
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA engineered AC cool down your room. It's smaller than a toaster. Cools and
I finally had the Screenbug. That's the real deal. And here's the real deal, the WITF Screenbug. Finally upload the Weather World and the News Hour. Well, I only did the half of the Clifford, but it's on Internet Archive. Did upload some on Archive, not on YouTube. I did finally upload the Screenbug airings, but usually put clips on it, not the full one, because sometimes it might get blocked and due to copyrighted. But so yeah. And I did recreate the Booba Teletubby. Oh, this is not. Oh, that was from MPT. This is the recreate. That's the one. That's the one. I recreate that Teletubbies. I remember one YouTuber telling me I could upload the Between the Lines, well, the other PBS airing, but I decided to do my own, the WITF Screen Bug. That's the first time I recreating this. And that's the real deal. The Bob Ross was the real deal than this one, than my recreating ones. And usually when WITF aired back then, like from 2003 through, I believe, from 2005, it aired, the Screen Bug just aired the whole program. I'm not even joking. Well, not Frontier House, Hershey Park. It disappeared during the program, before the program breaks, and sometimes the WITF reappears on. It does disappear during the end, the front line, but until later they. Well then, and I know there's a rare WITF Harrisburg. Hold on, I'll show you for proof. Let me put up. I want to type Big Bird, for example. Here's a very rare Screen Bug right here. So I could find this. I only had 2 VHS recordings as this one. I can't remember what show it's called that was taken, but I know it was Sagwa, whatever it's called. Forever Sagwa. I don't remember what it's called, but it's not a PBS Kids show. It's just a PBS itself. I kind of wish I have more PBS kids blank recorded tapes for WITF. All I have were that I own were Thomas and Friends and Bob the Builder. One is Thomas and Friends with sharing, which comes with the Amtrak version, 2005 version than the original airing. But yeah. So yeah, and I am planning on ripping these. I will upload the ISO DV, which they will be allowed to be free and download the ISO and burn the disc, which is Frontier House. And this one does have One Stroke Painting with Donna Dewberry and Joy Painting. I didn't roll it. Well, that's because this is on these are rewritable discs. I can record, burn, and erase many times, so it can be used again to updating this, since the rewritables. If it's just an art disc, if it's already been burned, it can never been used again. So yeah. And I wrote, actually not only that, I think as a bonus, I will maybe try to do a full 8-hour marathon of Scooby-Doo, which I have a recorded blank tape of Scooby-Doo, which is a Cartoon Network blank tape. That will come up soon. And I might do some more recreations of the WITF Screen Bug airings, which are, I might do Caillou next, but I'm not sure. But I think I will do the same thing might do the same, I might do a different way. Airing looks kind of different, which is WITF Screen Bug airings. Like, only been around like the early 2000s, like 2001 through 2003-ish. Except that Screen Bug, like I show you on PBS Big Bird, I can't do that. I'll accept that it says WITF Harrisburg on it, when it says Harrisburg underneath. Just the WITF square only itself. So yeah, I think I like that better because it's easy that way. So yeah. And I did work so hard making this WITF Screen Bug airing. So yeah, I don't know what else I gotta say of this announcement video, so I'm gonna have to let it be. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for this announcement video. I'm not sure what else I'm planning to upload for today. I might upload some of my taste test videos and all kinds of stuff, but I could just do whatever I want on my channel. It's my channel. I could upload whatever for videos I want. So yeah, so subscribe to my channel, everybody. Triple like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time on our next video. So yeah, I might do an ISO DVD rips on archive. So, but I don't know if that'll be a promise. But I will try my best. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Oh yeah, I remember what I did on the PBS airings. I also did Reading Rainbow as well, and so is another Mr. Rogers episode. I did do 3 Reading Rainbow PBS airings, but it's on Internet Archive if you want to check it out on WITF. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.